Hello everyone, it's me Josh, and I just came back from seeing Ghostbusters, and I have to say this, and I'm going to be complete and totally honest with you, and a lot of people are like, well, what does that mean, you're going to be completely honest? The movie was alright. I wouldn't say it was the best movie I've seen in years, because I've seen a lot of good movies over the years where women were in the lead role, and I enjoyed it. But to say that women haven't had leading roles is complete garbage, because you look at all the Alien franchise movies. Guess who was starring in those movies? Oh, Sigourney Weaver. That's right. And she played a very strong woman who kicked a lot of ass. And I'm talking about alien ass. I'm not talking about human ass, but, I'm getting beyond the point there. The story was mediocre at best. It was not good at all. I mean, if it was written well, I think it would have been received well. Plus the trailers. My God, when I saw those trailers, they looked like shit. They looked horrible. When I saw it in theaters, I saw the 3D portions, or the 3D movie. The effects were amazing. So yes, the effects are amazing, but the trailers just did not do them any justice. And then you got Sony and Paul Feig going out of their way and attack all the fans, calling them sexist and racist. That's where the feminist part comes in, because they're taking sides with. But here's the thing: there was nothing feminist about this movie. Yes, they did stereotype one character, made him a complete stupid moron. Why they did that? Because when you look at the original Ghostbusters, all the characters in that entire movie, you got Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, Rick Moranis. And then you got Anna Potts as the secretary, and she was like being a true New Yorker, What do you want? Kind of like that. She was not dumbed down. And Dana Barrett, played by Sigourney Weaver, she was a strong woman who was having a paranormal problem. So, of course, she couldn't handle busting ghosts, because she wasn't a Ghostbusters in those movies. But that was not the point. The point is, yes, I was excited when I heard that they were making a new Ghostbuster and that 4 women were going to be Ghostbusters. And I thought, how are they going to do this? How are they going to make this a Ghostbuster movie? Honestly, and I'll say this, the 4 women in the movie, even if you don't like Melissa McCarthy because you're not a fan of her, that's fine. You got Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinney. All these women are funny. And I don't, when somebody says women aren't funny, that was one person out of 100,000 or 1 million that said that. And I could point out lots of women who are super funny. What's the legendary and late great Joan Rivers? She was really funny. Betty White, hilarious. I could go through the entire list, but I'm not going to do that. So, again, this is my thoughts on the movie. The movie, it's like other critics have said, it's not good, but it's not bad. It's just, there's something really missing out of this movie. And I believe that if they would have tied this together, it would have made a lot of money. But then again, attacking the fans, attacking me as an original fan who grew up and watched these movies and supported over the years. Again, that's our fault, because we kept spending money on seeing the old Ghostbusters and then didn't expect for a remake. Now, remakes can be done good or they can be done wrong, and this could be another example of doing a remake wrong. I mean, again, the movie wasn't insulting to anyone. It wasn't done to be insulting, but one scene that I don't think was necessarily needed to be put into it was real criticism, especially for the trailer, and just taking that out of perspective, because that was about the frickin' trailer. And that was only from one person who got thumbed down a lot. But see, Sony decided to get rid of any real criticism, like from my perspective, saying it's probably not going to be that bad. It's it's not bad. It's an alright movie. It's a standalone. And that's all I'm going to say about the film. I'm not going to say it was bad. I'm not going to say it was good. It was just mediocre. And it's like I've been saying. It's just a mediocre film. But, you know, from my perspective and everyone else's perspective was, you know, there's different perspectives. And there's different people talking about this, about how bad it's going to be. But I said it's probably just the trailer. And yes, the trailer did look a lot like Haunted House. But when you see it in 3D, real D 3D, it looks amazing. Things are actually popping out at you, and that's a good thing. But I would say this, the trailers I was not impressed with. They didn't scream Ghostbusters to me. Didn't make me feel like this was going to be a Ghostbuster movie, but just, you know, it is a cash in a way, and a cash grab, because that's what all Hollywood has been doing recently, was grabbing old properties and going, we gotta remake it. But honestly, Hollywood, you need to start thinking from a perspective. What do fans expect when they see a movie? Well, yeah, I knew what the movie was about because I have the original movie, so I already know quite a lot about Ghostbusters. Maybe not as much as other fans, but I'll just say this. When you do something like this, make sure you do it right, or, by the way, just don't do it at all, because that's another thing. Well, everyone, I have to go, so I will talk to all you lovely people later. Follow me on Twitter. Hit the like button if you want to dislike this video, because I'm talking about Ghostbusters and what I thought of the film, and it has nothing to do with the women, because the women were terrific. It was sad that they were kind of wasted. Their full potential was wasted in this movie, because they did their best, and that's all you can do in this kind of thing. And, you know, I would never tell people don't go see this movie, because you might not like it. You might not like it anyways, but if you want to really check it out, or just wait until it hits Redbox or Netflix or any of the various premium channels that come out on satellite, check this film out, and you might be surprised. Like I said, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It was just missing a lot of things. So everyone, have a good night. God bless you. I will talk to you all later in the next video.